just come at the right time because I just finished eating lunch. And now, I'm having a snack. Well, at least you should have your snacks too because this would be a long ride. So what I'm going to be talking about is what teeth are for both humans and for animals. And this is about comparative dental anatomy. Well, basically, comparative dental anatomy deals with the comparative study of the morphologies of the teeth and the related structures in different animals and also between members of the same species. Well, people have different kinds of teeth. This lady right here have molars in the back of her mouth that helps her grind up vegetables and other things. She also have pointed canine teeth so she can tear through things like meat. Being able to eat different kinds of food is really important to help you stay healthy. Whereas animal teeth can vary depending on its classification and diet. But while they're all super useful, some of them can seem a lot way different from each other. So let's start according to their number of dentition.
We have monophyodont. Animals that fall in this type of category has a single set of dentition that lasts for their entire lifespan. Monophyodont means only having one set of teeth, meaning none are replaced at the later stage of growth. Did you know that killer whales have teeth on both their top and bottom jaws? 48 to 52 teeth in total. Although killer whales have teeth, they don't actually chew their food. They use their teeth for capturing and tearing food. And to get all the food it needs, a killer whale must catch its prey, but very often, this intelligent hunter takes its victim straight out of the sea without killing it, and there it plays with its catch.
If we have monophyodonts, then we also have diphyodonts. And initially, they have two sets of teeth, the deciduous and the consecutive permanent set. Milk teeth appears only in the young ones, but as they grow and the jaw becomes larger, milk teeth is replaced by a larger permanent ones that could fit the larger jawbone. Humans and monkeys are best example of diphyodonts.
Number 3 is polypyodont. Having multiple sets of teeth, these animals whose teeth are continuously replaced. Polypyodonts include many reptiles such as the crocodiles and geckos. Other vertebrates, most toothed fishes, and sharks. Like we all know, sharks have sharp teeth. But did you know that many sharks have 5 rows of teeth? Sometimes even more. A shark can go through thousands of teeth in a lifetime. That is because, unlike us, sharks' teeth are not rooted in the bone. Instead, their jaws are made of something softer called cartilage. That is the same flexible stuff that you have in your ears or in the tip of your nose. Since sharks' teeth sits in this soft cartilage, they can lose them easily considering how they eat. Sharks feed by biting down on their prey and shake them from side to side with a lot of force. This can make their teeth come loose or even fall out, so they need to be able to replace them easily. Luckily for them, they have these rows of new teeth right behind the last ones, just waiting to move up. When a shark loses a tooth, it's replaced with another one in just 1 or 2 days. And we're done with the number of dentition. Now let's go to the classification according to their food intake.
Animals that only eat meat are known to be carnivores. These animals tend to have long canines, shearing premolars and crushing molars. This teeth enables to catch and kill their prey. Well, let's say I have a knife and a pair of scissors. This kind of objects are sharp and pointed, used for cutting and shearing. Similarly, we have the carnivorous animals like the tiger, cheetah, hyenas, and lion. Have remarkably powerful jaws and one of the biggest bite on animal. A lion has numerous set of teeth, 10 premolars, 4 molars, and 4 canines. It also have a conical shaped teeth designed to tear and rip a flesh. So in order to cut the pieces of meat into small particles, they required pointed and sharp teeth just like the edge of a knife or scissors. In this way of carnivorous animals can tear a food and help them to eat food in properly way. All the way down to the next group, we have the plant eaters known to be as a herbivores. These animals have incisors adapted to nipping off grasses and shrubs. Well, if carnivores are compared to knives and scissors, we can compare plant eaters animals to a mortar and pestle. Well, a mortar has a flat base, and using a pestle, you can grind different things. So we can say mortar and pestles are used grinding different things like the teeth of herbivores. Herbivores are those animals which feed on plants and different grasses. So they have the kind of teeth which has flat base just like a mortar and a pestle. So once they get the grass, they can grind the food and have it properly chewed. Animals known as plant eaters are goat, cow, rabbits, and horse, and many more. Omnivore. Omnivore eat both meat and plants. They have variety of all kinds of teeth, and they need canines for tearing as well as molars for grinding. Humans are known to be omnivores, and animals too like the pig, brown bear, and baboon. Baboon being distinct by their own forms of teeth, allowing them to eat pretty much anything lives, and they also have a taste of meat, including fish and other small animals.
Lastly, we have the piscivore, known to be as fish eaters. Generally, they have several rows of conical backward pointing teeth, both on the jaws and within the mouth and pharynx. This is useful to prevent their prey from escaping and help them in swallowing. Animals like sea lions and penguins are known to be as piscivore. Acrodont is a formation of the teeth whereby it is consolidated with the summit of the alveolar ridge of the jaw without sockets. To make everything clear, the teeth is attached to the outer surface of the bone. For example, the bearded dragon and the chameleon.
When
And lastly, the codon, which is simply inserted inside the bone. But did you know that the codon have two types? Well, the first type is ankylosis, in which tooth is directly fused within the bone, where there is no periodontal ligament. And the other one is kymphosis, considered the norm for man, where the root is attached to an alveolar socket via the periodontal ligament. Next is according to height of the crown. Well, although this one is a lot way more different from the others, it has a brachiodont and hypsodont. The best example for a brachiodont is the pig's teeth, in which the crown is short and the root is long, just like human teeth. So basically, a brachiodont has a low crown teeth consisting of crown above the gingiva, a constricted neck at the gum line, and a root embedded in the jawbone. The other one is hypsodont, which is the vice versa of brachiodont, having a longer crown and root that is short. Let's have a horse as an example. It has enema extending past the gum line, providing extra material for wear and tear.
Animals like iguanas and alligators having a triangular shaped teeth are classified as haplodont. Haplodont being have molar teeth with simple crowns without ridges or tubercles. Next is the homodont. Well, it's simple. The dentations are all the same shape like a dolphin. Lastly, the heterodont. Having different shapes of dentitions. A heterodont is an animal which possesses more than a single tooth morphology. So like humans or dogs, classified as heterodont. Other classifications would be the cecadont, in which the posterior teeth is a cutting edge on its tubercle, like the crabs. There is also the ungulate like the horses, where the occlusions are edge to edge. Then the selenodont, having a moon-shaped appearance, basically used for grinding purposes, and moreover, they are characterized by low crown and crescent-shaped cusp when viewed from above. Well, do you have any pets, specifically cats and dogs? Because these animals are known to be as carnassials for having a dentition that are all pointed. And lastly, the bilophodont, having two ridges or elevation on the posterior teeth like the kangaroos and camel. So that's it for today, folks, and thanks for learning about the comparative dental anatomy with us. See you next time!